Today, let's talk about our most vital resource. And no, it's not our time or our money, it's our personal energy. So how do we actually protect it? Let me ask you something. Do you ever just feel like your personal battery is constantly in the red? You know that feeling, right? Just perpetually drained, and it doesn't even matter how much sleep you get? And I bet this sounds familiar. You feel like you're being pulled in a million different directions all day. You're so busy, but when you finally get a second to look back, it feels like you've made almost zero meaningful progress. It's not just frustrating, it is deeply exhausting. So, what is going on here? Well, to figure it out, we've got to start by looking for what I call the invisible drain. These are all the hidden things that are quietly, day after day, depleting your most valuable resource. Once you can see them, you can finally start to do something about them. And really, the culprit here is what we can call negative energy. Now, this isn't some mystical, abstract idea. It's actually very real. Think of it as any interaction, any thought pattern, or any environment that consistently leaves you feeling exhausted, anxious, or just less than you were before. Okay, so if this negative energy is the problem, where is it all coming from? This brings us to our next step, which is all about identifying the leaks. Let's get really specific and pinpoint exactly where your precious energy is going. You know, what's really wild is just how normal these energy leaks have become for us. That constant buzz of notifications on your phone, getting sucked into negative conversations that go nowhere, that habit of saying yes to everything and overcommitting your time, even just a messy desk or that mindless, endless scrolling on social media. Each one is a small but consistent leak in your energy tank. And this brings us to a really crucial shift in how we think about this. We're always told to hustle harder, do more, add more to our plates. But what if the real key to progress isn't about adding more at all? It's about protecting what you already have. It's about conservation, not just constant creation. So how do we start protecting it? This is where we start being reactive and start getting proactive. It's time to talk about building your shield. And the real power here comes from two things: prevention and setting some clear, healthy boundaries. Now, I know setting a boundary can feel super intimidating, but it doesn't have to be this big, complicated thing. It really just comes down to 3 simple steps. First, you've got to know your own limit. What are you truly able and willing to do? Second, you communicate that limit simply and directly. No need for a long, apologetic story. And third, this is often the hardest part, you have to consciously release the guilt that comes with putting your own needs first. And the difference this makes? It's huge. Just look at the response on the left. Well, okay, if you really need me. That's a yes that's almost guaranteed to leave you feeling resentful. Now compare that to the right. I can't right now, but I can help another time. See? That's a boundary, and that leaves you feeling in control. The impact on your energy is just worlds apart. Boundaries are absolutely fantastic for protecting yourself from all those external drains. But what about the internal ones? The ones inside our own heads? That's what this next part is all about. Reclaiming your focus by learning how to limit the daily distractions that pull us away from what actually matters. So here are a few simple, but honestly, super powerful things you can start doing right away. Turn off all those non-essential notifications. Remember, you control your phone, not the other way around. Actually schedule focus blocks into your day just like you would a meeting. Create a clean, dedicated workspace. It signals to your brain that it's time to concentrate. And finally, my favorite, practice single tasking. 1. This number is everything. The idea that we can effectively multitask is, well, pretty much a myth. Every time we switch from one task to another, our brain has to pay a little penalty, a little tax. All that constant switching just drains our energy. But when you give your full, undivided attention to just one single thing at a time, the quality of your work and your peace of mind can be absolutely extraordinary. And hey, if you only take one single thing away from our little chat today, please let it be this powerful idea. Not everything and not everyone deserves your energy. It is your most valuable and finite resource. You have to be selective. You have to be intentional about where you invest it. Because when it comes down to it, when you learn to protect your energy, you're protecting so much more than just your to-do list. You're protecting your peace, your creativity, your relationships. You're protecting the quality of your entire life. So the question is, what's one small leak you can plug starting today? If you found this valuable, it would mean the world if you'd subscribe to the channel, follow, and give this a like. And please, feel free to share it with someone who might need to hear this too. And of course, check out my next videos.